SPM Sports KE.
For us and for me especially, because our target is as I told you before the tournament, is the first team to see players in the trainings, in behavior, in attitude, quality, and all of these things. And me, the staff, learned a lot about the players because we we want to take care of the present, also for the future of this country about football. We lost the first two games, but we learned a lot. I'm sure that we will learn for the next two games. As always, some players that was not in the national team on the way to show that they deserve, and others need to wait. And part of it is winning mentality. So winning mentality is also to show after back-to-back defeat strengths, and that's our target for the game tomorrow.
Thank you, Coach. Kevin, as players, how do you plan to bounce back tomorrow against a tough opponent like Morocco?
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. The most important thing for us is to show attitude because we know that Morocco won't be a pushover for us, but the most important thing is that we need to show character. And we also need to believe in ourselves because we are coming back from two games without a point. But anything in football, we will push Morocco to the fullest, and we'll make sure that we need also to work extra hard in our final third because we are not scoring a lot of goals.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Coach. I'll open up the floor to anyone with questions. So just raise your hand, your name, and who your question is directed to. Okay, we can start here.
First team to the first team. Here it's chanting, which is completely different. For us also, it's completely different. But for us, it's I didn't come also to work for the short term. And there is a future players. There is a players that play in the national team, but still they need to prove themselves. So I'm following you about the leadership by example, of course. I believe about leadership by example, and the players, other players. Morocco is a very good team. Morocco, for me, it's example to all of Africa because I was in in Morocco 20 years ago, and football changed a lot. Morocco always had good players, always had fantastic players. But I think what they did by the facilities and everything around is example for all of Africa how to do things. It's not by coincidence that Morocco is good in all of the team. I was in the World Cup. They came to the semi-final and almost they came to the final. I don't believe in miracles. I don't believe that you push a button and things happen. I believe in process. That's what we are trying to do now in Zambia, and I'm sure if the process will go well, we will achieve a lot of things. And part of it is this John. It's not my job to be here. I'm the coach of national team, but I'm happy that I'm here to learn a lot about the present and the future of Zambia. But about Morocco, if I understand your question, I say it again. I think everybody in Africa need to learn from Morocco, how they're doing well, and what they started, like I think 15 years ago, about facilities, about coaches, about things, other things, lead them to the success that they have today, and also the success that they had in the World Cup. And I'm sure this is not the final word. We played against Morocco in the qualification. We lost 2-1, but I think, as you know, I said again, referee was VAR. It's not there. We had a penalty that was not a penalty against us, and penalty for us. They didn't give in, but this belongs to the past. I have a lot of respect to the way that Morocco did and how they are doing now, and also us, we can learn from them a lot. Hakimi is a fantastic player, amazing player for me. He's a right back, but not a right back. He play everywhere, and I think about an elimination for the Ballon d'Or. I think they need to give him more respect about what he did in Paris Saint-Germain, and of course in the national team. But Paris Saint-Germain is one of the key factors that they won the Champions League. I was in the game against Liverpool. I was in the final, semi-final. all the games it was good, and also we need to give respect that every big game in Paris Saint-Germain it was good. He need to be one of the candidates for the Ballon d'Or, no doubt about this. But also he can be proud of what he achieved to be the best right back in the world, and I'm sure Real Madrid regret that they sent him away. 5 years in football is like 50 in life. Many things can change at India, but we really want to build something of our own, our identity. Normally we start from the young national teams. Here we start from the top, for the first team. I don't know if you saw in the last 2.5 years, we did very well. We qualification to African from the first place, second times in a row. We want also to do very good in Africa. We are in a tough group, but it doesn't matter. It's a good challenge for us and for Zambia football team. We don't think that we are better than others, but we think that we can do a lot of good things. About you asked too many questions, so I need to remember. For the first question, yes, Chan is a good platform. I think it's a good platform for the African players. Of course, you will not do it in Europe, for example, only for the players that play in the league in Europe, amateurs. But I think for the players in Africa is a very good platform to show themselves. There's no doubt that to play abroad is better for the African players because of the pitches and other issues in terms of the game that in the league in Africa are not in the highest level. So as you see, the top teams in Africa is a team that many players played in Europe, which is good. This is one of our target, and it's part of the process. So I think it's good. It's good for me also to see the team. We did a very good preparation, but we didn't have friendly games, so we couldn't see the game. The players, we saw them only the first time in a game against Congo, not even between us. And Congo was not a good game. Last game was much, much better. And I expect more development as a team and as individuals. And this is why we are here, why I'm here, also to see this development. But it's a good platform. It's a good platform. I'm happy from this. It's not a target, but also we didn't want to lose these two games. It's part of the game.
No Swahili for me, only English. Oh, I think as a player, as a captain of the team, we have learned a lot because as a coach has elaborated, we didn't have any friendly coming to this tournament. But as the games goes on against Angola, we saw a lot of positives among us. And I think we say that Zambia is among those who goes to the quarterfinals every time we come to Chan. But it's not over yet. What I can say, it's not over yet because tomorrow we have a good game against Morocco and a tough one. But Morocco, they also don't need to take us as easily as they think because we have lost the two games. But we give them a good run for their money. And what I can say about tomorrow's game, we just also need to believe in ourselves as players because we have come here to show our character and our skills. Every time we enter the pitch, we don't come there to maybe go and be beaten easily. But the circumstance beyond our control sometimes. So tomorrow, we're just going there to believe in ourselves and get a maximum 3 points.
My question for you, coach. So, how did you watch the last match between Morocco and Kenya, and how did you find the sudden defeat for Morocco?
The what?
The sudden defeat for Morocco.
In this target, I'm more concentrated in our team, more than the opponents. Of course, we see the opponent that we play against them, but we concentrate more on our team. Morocco played well until now. I like the way that Morocco played. They played football. They tried to play football. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but a good team. And as I said before, I think it's a result of process that started, I think, 15 years ago. I'm not sure because when I was in Morocco 20 years ago, it was so sour, so the pitches was not good, and now we play in Agadir. It was very good. Everything was really good, and it's they are playing like almost like the first team about technical football, which is good for Morocco, by the way, which was also good for us, for Zambia. And we will not copy Morocco, but we will try to find something that is good for us, like we did in the first national team. And even we play in Morocco, we lost 2-1 and we deserve more. But about deserve, we didn't get. I think we have a game against Morocco, qualification for the World Cup. I personally have a lot of respect what Morocco did in football. And I think even here they play good. They play good. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Part of the game. So of course we did two big mistakes and the score, but it's part of the game. There was no perfect game. Also, we created a lot of chances. In the beginning, we can win 3-0 after 15 minutes. And even in the end, we had a big chance that we can do 2-2. I'm happy from the team, from the developing, because it was a game that much better. And we want looking forward for the next game to see more developing. Concentration is part of the game. That the players try their best, and I'm sure they will try tomorrow, and we will do everything to win tomorrow. One of the things of to be winning mentality, to show the character after disappointment, and you need to see the players to react well, most of them, and I want to see continue this more consistent. First, all the members of the team, he's the brothers. All of them are brothers. And second, he's responsible about the music, and he's doing very good job about it.
So Kevin, you can give him a response as well.
Yeah, what I can say about all those guys, the Campambas, we are not related at all. But in terms when it comes to music, I'm the cheerleader for the team. So you know that football is a lot of maybe I can say spiritual things. Maybe sometimes a lot of pressure every time we are about to start. So we release our pressures when we start singing and maybe thanking the Lord and do something that the culture of Zambian. So sometimes when we sing, maybe we forget a little bit of how we are going to play and how we are going to do things. So it brings us that confidence and morale to do more and more. Yeah.
Great.
SPM Sports K.